Hey everyone, my name's Christy. Welcome to my corner. Thanks for joining me today for Flossmas number 5. It is December 5th, 2022, and this is a daily video series throughout the month of December about crafting and cross stitch and, you know, life and stuff, and apparently lots of talk about coffee. Today I'm drinking out of my cafe mug, and this is obviously a sister to the one I've been drinking out of, but I only have one of these, but I just ordered a new one of these from eBay. And I also got another mocha. I'm gonna have like 4 mocha mugs and 2 cafe mugs. And then there is, or at least there was, a set of 3 mugs that I might pick up too, just as backups, because they don't make these anymore. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Welcome to my new friends. Welcome back to my returning friends. It's great to see you. If you want to follow what I'm doing during the day, you can find me right here at Dr_Christy on Instagram. And yeah, I'm happy to have you. So it's the 5th. So today we're going to open a tiny present. We're going to check in on my not extravaganza, that's what my mom calls it, my Experimadvent project, which is a daily craft that I choose out of a jar. I have a giveaway, I have some plans, I have some stitching that I did that I can show you. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's start with my tiny present. It's day number 5. This is from the Forbidden Fiber Co. Advent Calendar Polar Express. It is train themed. This sounds like a tiny project bag, which is good because I need to like keep all my other stuff in something. But I do love the brown paper packaging tied up with string. I like that. So let's see. I was right. I got her box last year, so I kind of know a little bit of what to expect. That's really pretty. That is what I think the pattern kind of looks like. I think that's what the pattern's going to look like, but just sort of slightly more detail and more colors. So this says, all aboard, the Holiday Express is about to leave the station. Use this custom-made project bag to keep up with all the goodies you'll be getting as we travel through this year's Advent box. So she hand dyes these. She hand dyes the bags, and then she like does vinyl on them. Really pretty. This will be very useful. This is a good size. It's not super big, so it's good for small projects, and it will be good to keep all of the goodies in. So I'm going to kind of organize them after I get off. So that is really fun. Very nice. Oh, it has a little train. How cute. How cute is that little train? Very nice. Very nice. And if there's anything train related that I'm like not going to use, I'm going to send it to my friend. I have a friend in the UK who is obsessed with trains. Like she and her husband works on the railway. They travel by train all the time. They go to vacations to travel on like specific trains. They love trains. So I might send any extra train stuff to them. All right, let's check in on my Experimadvent. So yesterday's Experimadvent was to mend the large hole in these jeans. And I did. So there we go. I did. And I'm a little bit late today because I tied off the knots this morning, and then I also put interfacing on the inside, which I'll show you. So now I have the 2 big holes on these jeans done, which means that I can wear them. I still want to fix this hole. Where is it? This hole right there, that little hole. And then also there's a hole on the pocket on the back, so I want to fix that too. But those can wait. I can at least wear it now, and that makes me happy. So let me turn it inside out and show you what I did on the inside, because basically I just wove a thread fabric and then ironed on some interfacing, which I think I need to hit with the iron again, but I just ironed on some interfacing. I think when I'm done here, I'm going to hit this with the iron again. The ends aren't very well glued, so I need to hit it again. I'm going to wear these today, and I will take a picture and post it on Instagram later on today. Well, I'll have my husband take a picture, and I'll post it on Instagram later today. In this one, I used a green, a gold, and a red. In this one, I used the same green, and then a blue and 2 blues. And so I have those colors here. Yeah, so the green is 505. just DMC. The middle blue is $5.97. And then the bright blue is $9.96. And then on this little hole here, I think I'm going to use this red, if I can remember which red it is. It might be like 814. But if I can remember what red that is, I'm going to use that red and the bright blue, which is this 996, which is the 996. And then on the back, I'm going to, the pocket one, the little one on the pocket, I'm going to use the gold and maybe like the other blue. I don't know, because there are two little tiny holes, so they can get their own colors. So that is my experiment finish from yesterday, and it took way longer than an hour. So my goal is to work on these for an hour and see how far I can get, but that's something that I actually want to wear. So I'm pretty pleased that I finished that up. But now it's time and choose another project from the jar of possibilities. This one. It's another needle felting thing. I mean, all the stuff's on my dining room table, so I can't close it. Ooh, organic stitch on flower fabric. Let me get that. Okay, so in March and April of 2021, I petal dyed some fabric. So basically what I did was I took flowers, I laid them on the fabric, put some wax paper over them, and I smashed them with a hammer. And then I rolled them up and I put them away for 1.5 years to see how well the dye stayed. And I'll show them to you. So here's one. And I don't know what kind of flowers these are anymore. It looks like the colors have faded a bit. They've sort of browned out a bit. This was, I think, wisteria. I don't know which side's better. So they've all kind of browned out. They were much more vibrant when I first did them. So what the plan is to probably take this one, since it's the most. Either take this one or maybe this one and just do some organic stitching. So I follow, oh goodness, I can't remember her name on Instagram. I'll put it right here. She does these amazing, amazing organic embroidery where it looks like cell structures or just like, you know, anyway. So I'm super inspired by her, and also Art Stitch, somebody on YouTube. I'll put her right here. She's amazing too. She has so many good videos. So these two artists have really inspired me to do some organic free-form stitching that's unplanned. And so my plan is to like pick a color palette and then just follow the shapes of the stitching. So that is very exciting. So I'm going to throw this in a hoop. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I need to choose which one I want to do. I think I'm going to do this one. I think this one will be more interesting. So I'm going to choose my colors and do some organic stitching this evening. Ooh, I'm excited. That'll be really fun. That's the project for today. Sweet. I think I'm going to do this one. Well, I'm going to take both of them in case like I get really into it. So I'll take both of these in the house with me, and then I'll roll up the other ones and put them back in their little fabric casing. And if I enjoy doing it, I'll take the other ones and do them too. All right, that's my hashtag experiment advent for the day. Now let's talk about stitching. I worked on 2 projects yesterday. I have a finish for now, which is my Stiachalong stitch because I have to chart the ending before I can stitch it. But here I am. And a lot of you said that you don't think I should put anything to replace the hearts. There should be hearts up here, but I didn't like them. So I was going to put a flower, and you said that I shouldn't put anything. And that was kind of what I was thinking at first. But then my friend that I stitch with thought that it needed something. So what I will do is I will, you know, chart out the bottom, see how it looks, you know, see what I do with it. And then kind of decide at the end if there are any good floral motifs, like small little motifs. I could just do maybe a couple more of those little things just scattered around. I do feel like, I think the problem is that these two things, if there's nothing there to ground them, they kind of feel like they're just stuck. I think that's my issue. So maybe it just needs like a leaf. I don't know. I need to kind of figure out what I want to do. But I'm not charting this until later on in the week because my grades are due tomorrow at 9 a.m. So today, this afternoon, I'm in grading jail. I did do some grading yesterday, but I still have all my big projects. I'm going into the office. I'm looking all schlubby. I'm in my dog walking clothes. I'm wearing a university t-shirt and a velour. Yes, velour. A black velour zippy sweatshirty thing. And I'm going to grade this afternoon. My second project that I worked on with my mom last night, and this is my temperature drink shelf, and this is what it's going to look like at the end. And I'm not quite caught up for November, but I'm pretty close. It shouldn't take very long. So here's where I am. I have all of the November glasses made. So now all I'm doing is just pouring the drinks. And you can't tell, but those two are actually filled in. So I have all of these filled in and then the fifth because I had a little extra of that color. But the middle of the month was cold. It was cold for us. So it's going to be a lot of blues and a couple greens. So it's going to be a nice little cool month, but it's going to start and it started and it's going to end hot, like 80. So, but oh, I love it. I love it so much. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good on the blue. This is stitched on a navy Aida 14 count that I got from a tube at Joann Fabrics, 2/1 full cross called for DMC. And I have this and other temperature patterns if you're interested in temperature library, temperature birds, temperature space invaders, temperature drink shelf. You can find all of them in my Etsy shop that is linked down below. My Christie's Corner Etsy shop. So that is that stitching. And I'd like to finish November this week, I think. And that kind of brings us to plans. Because I do have a couple plans. I obviously want to finish November. I'm working on my model stitch, and I have a small embroidery project to do for a friend of mine. So I went to a friend's birthday party in November, and we went to go see Spirited Away, the cartoon, in the theater. It's like her favorite movie. It was playing in a local theater, and I'd never seen it, and so we all went to this theater to watch Spirited Away. I had planned on giving her a gift, and I just didn't have time to do it. So I'm going to do it this week because her husband, who is also a friend of mine, is graduating with his PhD on Thursday, and they're having a pizza party on Friday at the local beer garden / pizza joint that I went to stitch on last Saturday. Anyway, I'm seeing her this weekend, and I'm stitching her a very small child. I forget this child's name. It is a very small child. She's going to fit on a 3-inch hoop. I'm going to stitch her outline. I'm not going to do like a full-on, well, I might do a full-on. She's very small and not a ton of colors. I might do fully filled in. But anyway, she's going to fit in a little 3-inch hoop. And I think my friend will really appreciate her. And then I'm also making a t-shirt for her husband, who's also my friend, for his present. his present, and it's and I think he's getting his PhD in some kind of environmental thing. Our local PhD granting institution is a major agricultural school. And so I'm assuming it has something to do with environmental something. She's a park ranger, so they're super sciencey over there. I'm going to make him a t-shirt that says, "Not that kind of doctor." Because as someone who has a history PhD, you know, I earned a doctorate. I earned my title of doctor, but I'm not a medical doctor. And so whenever I put doctor as my title when I fill out forms and stuff, because it is literally my title, I earned it. But then I have to be like, not that kind of doctor, because everyone thinks medical doctor, which, by the way, this is my little rant. And this is a long video, I'm sorry. This is my little rant, but like the reason why medical doctors are called doctors is because they wanted the level of respect that like PhDs had in the 19th century. I'm just saying. So we were the doctors first, and medical doctors wanted to be more like us. And now, like, it's sad. Last but not least, we have our giveaway. It is an odd day, which means that it is a tiny spool ornament. So today is pink. So if you have a pink and white tree, I know a lot of people will do pink and white for the holidays. If you want to win this little pink and white spoolie tree ornament, please put the word thread in the comments down below. You must be 18 so I can get your address. Please be a subscriber. Please like the video. Don't say giveaway, prize, etc. I will ship anywhere in the world that I can ship to. And if it gets lost, it has no monetary value. I won't replace it. It's just lost, and I'm sorry. I will do my best to make sure it's not lost, but I can't guarantee anything. So put thread in the comments down below, and you can win this pink spool. So this is now the longest video. I think I just enjoy having my coffee with you, and I feel like I have fun things to talk about. But there is a limit, so I will let you go, and I will get to grading and all that good stuff and get this edited and thrown up on the YouTubes. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye.